Oh, are we filming? Yes, he's nodding yes. The title of this video is Having Cancer Takes My Mind Off Things. Is that funny?
I guess so.
So anyways, I don't know if I should say anything in public, but there's a big kaboom in the Palm Springs. And it indirectly ties to a once sought after YouTuber who was
Go ahead, never mind.
Palm Springs Kaboom.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about.
I was going to ask who sought after this person, but never mind.
The sought after person. Everyone wanted to debate him.
Okay.
It's what the kids nowadays will call clout chasing.
Okay.
So there's a kaboom, and like this person did not do it or direct anyone to do it, but his philosophy in these young people's minds, these torn up mentally kids, they took his stuff and went with it. He didn't tell anyone to do it. Right, Rob?
Right.
Well, anyways,
it's just the logical conclusion
I looked up
of what
the
he
name
talks
of his
about.
philosophy, which I not mention here.
Yeah.
The esoteric name of his philosophy, which has now been in mainstream news publications. So anyways, he was named his real name in the articles, in some of them, and he has a taboo. Don't say my real name. Don't say my real name.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I was thinking, is this the real world? Yes, it is. The deal is YouTube has a lot of new people on it. Used to be small when I started out, or we started out as OG YouTubers, and I consider myself one. I got a account in April or something of 2006, and I uploaded my first video in July near my birthday, which is now down because I kept getting harassed by trolls and grief over afraid of repercussions from scary people, and I think, oh, if I delete my channel, I'll be safe from a weirdo. It don't work like that, does it, Rob?
I guess not.
If you got a weirdo on your scent, you deleting yourself won't stop them.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Yes, OG YouTubers, right? There's a bunch of new people, right? Us OG YouTubers don't stand beside each other. So many of them have died, and there was no big fanfare. When Born Dispatcher died, he died in the early days, probably before 2010. The site was still young. When he died, everyone had the same front page, I think. And they put videos about Born Dispatcher on the front freaking page. YouTube bosses did. Now you die, and it's like no one says a damn thing. It's been too damn long, almost 20 years in 2026. What was the title of this video?
We'll have to listen to it again.
The title of this video was How Cancer Takes My Mind Off Things.
Yeah.
So anyways, my cancer, the treatments haven't been super heinous at all.
Haven't been?
Haven't been.
Okay.
Because I read the Gilda Radner book. I read everything.
Show it.
I read this book. I haven't read the last few chapters, which are written by other people after she passed.
Yeah. It's titled It's Always Something. What, it's got an afterword by other people?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, her treatments, I thought cisplatin, which was the chemo drug I was given when I was in chemotherapy, I thought it was new. It's not. She took it in the 80s. But when she took it, they must have given her a heavier dose because she was like barfing up a storm and very, very sleepy, tired. Anyways, I'm not making sense, am I?
Sure, go ahead.
Just her treatments were harsher, right?
So is having cancer take your mind off of that person who's in the
Takes your mind
news?
off that and the administration that's running this country of America
Yeah.
and all the news he's in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the cancer, so far, cancer is kinder than my schizophrenia. Because without schizophrenia, my cancer would be not scary at all. Because you got voices. I got voices in my head. It was really bad 10 years back or so. I went through at least 5 years hearing multiple people talk about me all day. At least 5 years. Where they were laughing about me getting hurt or other bad things happening to me. What, are you laughing, Rob?
I'm sorry, like when I do the splits 25 years
No,
ago.
this
you're
is
laughing.
like crime shit.
I know.
We
Sorry.
get
Go ahead.
fucking life in prison shit.
I know. Yeah.
Or other shit happening to me.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's god awful. The cancer, so far, I have been hit. See, I read this book, and I've read other people's stories. I realized cancer, it hits you first, then you're not free for multiple years of checkups. And a lot of people, it pops up somewhere else. But I gotta say, it's been not super heinous so far. Mm-hmm. And the fear of dying ain't there. Also, my memory of childhood. Now, when I hit the teenage years and started exploring with the opposite sex, my parents went ape shit. And they did physically abuse me on one time with a belt. They hit me on the back with a belt. Not my butt, my fucking back. I was wearing a jean jacket. I'm sorry to mention that, but that could get me taken away from them. Right, Rob?
Imagine.
But I have memories of my childhood. Not necessarily the people, but the atmosphere. And how I used to dream big. And how peaceful it was in my head. So anyways, I'm getting that back. So anyways, I read this book and she has such a great sense of humor. And I read this book the first time like a decade or more ago when cancer wasn't in my idea of what I'd experienced in life. I thought I'd die from a heart attack and stroke like my mother. But it looks like it might be cancer or something like that. Years ahead when I'm 9,000 years old. Right, Rob?
Yes.
Just kidding. So anyways, this book is a good book. When I first read it, cancer wasn't in my purview. Now whenever I hear cancer, my ears perk up and I listen. Mm-hmm. Same thing happened with the schizophrenia. You watch these movies of schizophrenics. You think, those are freaks. That never happened to me. And then like you're hit with it. You're like, oh shit. So this book she met a guy who starred in West Side Story.
Russ Tamblyn.
No.
He's in there, though.
I gotta look for it. I'm skating really, really fast.
Oh, no. In 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
9 minutes and 20 seconds?
Yeah.
West Side Story. Tucker Smith. Okay. Tucker Smith. Well, anyway, she met him in a wellness community center. That was what brought her and her husband after Gene Wilder to do the Gilda's Club. Well, anyway, she was at the wellness community and she met this guy she had a crush on from the West Side Story movie. And he said he had neck tumors. He was undergoing head and neck cancer radiation therapy. He lost all his taste buds. And he was learning to eat again. He learned how to suck noodles through a straw. Now that's dexterity.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of eating, I'll end this video on this last note. I tried, Rob made me really, really runny mashed potatoes. They're almost a soup. And then I had him make white gravy without the pepper in it. And you know what? He put so much butter in it, I could taste it.
That was just the recipe. I didn't put extra.
Well, it was
good.
like, wow. Because I thought I was stuck with only tasting barely sweet or fruity stuff. But this is the first time I had a hot meal and I could taste it. Because that SpaghettiO ripoff from Meyer I ate in the previous video about pasta rings, I tasted it once. And then the taste went away. And like I couldn't force it down. These mashed potatoes were so good, I ate a whole bowl. So anyways, like I said, cancer takes my mind off things. And I really do think the cancer's been kinder to me than my mental illness. Is that wrong to say? I mean, you gotta say something. They can't see you.
What do you... No, say what you want.
And I read Gilda's, the Wikipedia on Gilda, and I didn't know how she died specifically. I mean, the situation. She had a CT scan and they gave her a sedative. I don't know why. Maybe she's scared of CT scans. It's usually injecting a dye in your IV or port and you're in and out. But she went in a coma for 3 days and then passed.
Oh, jeez.
And I was thinking, if you're in a coma, you're not conscious, so you're not suffering when you die.
Guess so.
So her death was like merciful, right?
Guess so.
I got weepiness going on. It's so pathetic. Okay, I gotta wrap it up. All right, everybody have a nice day.